Morgan, you guys had a interesting, fun first weekend of competition. Long trip to Texas, airplane trip, bus trip, and then entirely different environment, weather, and the situation down there. And you came away with a win and a draw. So give us your recap of the weekend down in Texas.
Yeah, I'm extremely impressed with our guys and the way that they handled the weekend. It was a whirlwind of a weekend. We left very early Friday morning and got into Texas Friday evening or into Tyler, Texas Friday evening to get a good training session in, and our guys just responded really well. You know, they knew it was a long trip. They knew it was going to be hot. They knew, you know, the environment was going to be very different to what they're used to, and they really set their minds to really be above those things and you know, to not let the circumstance dictate what they were going to bring to the games, and they were very mature. Our group is obviously, we have a lot of senior players within our team, and they were very composed throughout the whole weekend. They gave of themselves completely on and off the field, and yeah, I was thrilled with the results, but more importantly, we played well, and we really learned a lot this weekend, and it showed things that we were doing well. Some players in particular did really well this weekend, and showed that they should be, you know, really players who are impacting the squad on a consistent basis, and from there it showed a couple weaknesses, you know, that we need to work on, and that's what it's there for. You know, non-conference for us is about getting, you know, the best opponents that we can play against, and then from there really learning and growing through those games to prepare us for the NWC.
And so along those lines, we've got two more non-conference games coming up this weekend. We're playing in Salem on a conference site at Willamette, but we're not playing Willamette. We're playing Evergreen State and UC Santa Cruz back to back. So give us a quick scout of the Gooey Ducks and the Banana Slugs.
Yeah, two great mascots we're going up against this weekend. You know, Santa Cruz is coming off 4 losses, and I think that they're a great team, but they've also said we're going to put ourselves up against the best opponents we can. And them being an independent school, they really have to search, you know, and travel for some games, and to come up to play Willamette and us is going to be a great weekend for them. As far as quality opponents, and for us, they're a quality opponent. You know, they have young, you know, California kids that grow up with the ball at their feet and can run, and individually are very skillful players, and so it will be a good test for us. I'm excited to get, you know, another opponent from a different, you know, conference, an independent conference, and they play a lot of teams that we can really match up against as far as our non-conference standings go, and the NCAA is concerned. So it's really good for us. They'll be a great opponent for us, and I'm sure they'll test us in a lot of ways as well. And Evergreen State, you know, them being an NAIA school, they're still a very good opponent. They recently got a draw or win against a top 25 NAIA program, and we know that they're going to be a good team that is going to love playing against a Division III school, and so it'll be good. We have a former player playing there from Whitworth, Mikey Chavez, so we know him well, and we know that he'll bring a lot to that game, and he's a very good individual player. So if he's any sort of standard to what they have as far as quality within their team, they'll also test us a lot. And in the NAIA game, you know, even though it doesn't count for us against, you know, our postseason, you know, rankings, it really still shows us, you know, what we need to be working on, and gives us an opportunity to improve and to grow. So we're looking forward to both the games, and it'll be nice to be down at Willamette. We'll get to see them play as well, and they'll be able to get to see us play, and so, you know, we travel down there the following weekend. So it'll be nice for our guys to get, you know, a little bit acclimatized to that environment, because we'll have a huge opening weekend down there the following weekend of the NWC.